Heavenly Parent, Holy Community, Oceania, together with Rev Yutaka Yamada. Today is Thursday, the 3rd of July, 2025, or the 9th of June in the 13th year of Chongrel. Thank you all for coming, and let's begin with a bow to our true parents of heaven, earth, and humankind, Chanji Champuinge, Kambao, Paro. And let's recite our family pledge both in Korean and English.
가전맨세 질 전일국 주인 우리 가족은 참사랑을 중심하고 본연의 활동과 연결된 의하는 생활을 통하여 심존 문화 세계를 완성할 것을 맹세하나이다.
Family pledge number 7. Our family, the owner of Chongrel, pledges through living for the sake of others to perfect the world based on the culture of heart, which is rooted in the original lineage by centering on true love. Thank you. I want to share that same prayer of Mother that she gave at the Chongrel Sanctum entrance. Heavenly Parent, the Creator and Master of the universe, today we have finally reached this unique day. After you patiently endured and waited for 6,000 years due to the fall. Heavenly Parent, we thank you. We offer our profound gratitude and our humble apologies. Now you are truly the rightful master of this realm, of this earth. Our second, third, and fourth generation, the pure water, born of many blessed families who exist because of true parents, are going out to the world to impart the vision of your earthly kingdom across the land. From this day forward, Heavenly Parent, please embrace and love your children with all your heart. This world will now gradually be set in order under your dominion, and a world of one family of humankind attending the Heavenly Parent with true love will surely unfold. In the name of Holy Mother Han, I proclaim to the world that the gates of heaven, the gates of God's kingdom of Chongrel are now wide open. Adieu. Thank you, and let's give a warm welcome to Rev Yutaka as he shares this morning.
Good morning, our brothers and sisters. Thank you for joining today's morning Hondoke. Today is July 3rd, Thursday. So today is also the important time. Let's put our Johnson and heart begin the new day. So thank you for joining today. So today is the last part of the value of true parents in heaven's providence. So almost 2-3 months we are studying this one together. And today is the ending part and also conclusion. So let's study well. And from tomorrow, we will start to share about the epic history of the chosen Han people of Korea. So this content is also important one. So we can also share together. Okay, so let's start today. The chapter 7 conclusion. So we'll start well. So Mrs. Rating, please.
The chosen people must fulfill their responsibility. As the chosen people, the Korean people and the blessed families have the responsibility to attend true parents and guide all of humanity to become citizens of Chongguk. Although the Korean people were prepared by Heavenly Parent for the birth of the only begotten daughter, after the birth, merely being of Korean descent does not make one a chosen person. The same is true of the blessed families who have received the grace of rebirth and resurrection from true parents. Only when they become one with true parents, and complete their responsibility while standing at the forefront of the providence, can they become part of the chosen people and maintain their qualification as chosen people?
Yes, thank you. Third, the chosen people must fulfill their responsibility. Chosen people is not only Korean Han people, but also the all blessed family. So, and there is a clear responsibility, and there is heaven's wish, role, and also expectation. So I will read this part again. Although the Korean people were prepared by Heavenly Parent for the birth of the only begotten daughter, after her birth, Mary, being of Korean descent does not make one a chosen person. The same is true of the blessed families who have received the grace of rebirth and resurrection from true parents. Only when they become one with true parents and complete their responsibility while standing at the forefront of the providence can they become part of the chosen people and maintain their qualification as chosen people. So there is clear expectation, role, and responsibility toward those Korean people, blessed family as the chosen people. When we fulfill this responsibility, then we will become the part of the chosen people and also maintain the qualification. Please.
Fourth, the blessed families around the world must live as true sons and daughters of Cheongguk, like pure water, without any trace of corruption. The term true child is the highest identity that can be bestowed upon any human being by Heavenly Parent. Since Heavenly Parent's dream is, through true parents, to live together with their children in joy and love, the dream of all people is to become sons and daughters who live in unity with Heavenly Parent through love. Those who inherit true love, true life, and true lineage from true parents, who are one with Heavenly Parent and who live together with Heavenly Parent, are true sons and daughters.
Yes. Fourth, the blessed families around the world must live as true sons and daughters of Cheongguk, like pure water without any trace of corruption. The term true child is the highest identity that can be bestowed upon any human being by Heavenly Parent. So please see this point. True child, true children. God's sons and daughters, or heavenly parents, sons and daughters. Actually, this meaning is tremendous or great things. What do you think? We are the son or daughter of God. We are the son or daughter of our heavenly parent. Can you recognize this meaning? And how much do we proud of these things? Heavenly Parent is loving us. Heavenly Parents wish us to live together. Wish to live together with us, parents and child, or our Heavenly Parent and our all humanity, sons and daughters. So this message or this identity itself, this truth is the great truth. Please.
The true sons and daughters of Cheongguk must become absolutely one with the only begotten daughter, true mother, thinking and acting in unity with her, and they must fulfill their responsibility on earth. Just as single drops of water falling on rock can eventually pierce through it, and as small droplets gather to form a river and flow into the ocean, we need to gather together our small devotional offerings, Cheongsong, and fulfill our responsibility to create a peaceful world of one family of humankind attending Heavenly Parent.
Yes, thank you. So, in order to fulfill the heaven's will and dream, we will go together with our true mother. That's why we are not standing here as the just individual body or existence. We are one body one floor together with our Heavenly Parent and True Parents and to go forward. So we can recognize this standing, our meaning, and also our existence itself connected directly to our Heavenly Parent. Please.
True Mother is keeping to her promise to fulfill Heavenly Parent's dream during her lifetime on earth. Shouldn't we, as true sons and daughters of Jongryuguk, also make our own firm resolutions before the only begotten daughter, True Mother, and then keep those promises? As true sons and daughters of Jongryuguk, let us shout out the following resolutions. We will unite absolutely with the only begotten daughter, True Mother.
Okay, please continue.
We will not keep Heavenly Parent waiting any longer. We will not leave the only begotten daughter, True Mother, alone anymore. While True Mother is still on earth, we will guide at least 1/3 of humanity to Heavenly Parent. No matter how difficult the path, we will never abandon the providence until the final victory is achieved.
Thank you. So this is the promise and shout. I will read this again. As true sons and daughters of Jongryuguk, let us shout out the following resolution. We will unite absolutely with the only begotten daughter, True Mother. We will not keep Heavenly Parent waiting any longer. We will not leave the only begotten daughter, True Mother, alone anymore. While True Mother is still on earth, we will guide at least 1/3 of humanity to Heavenly Parent. No matter how difficult the path, we will never abandon the providence until the final victory is achieved. So we can see our true parents and our true mother promised to fulfill the heaven's dream and also determine in front of a heavenly parent. That's why we will also join together, determine together, and fulfill this commitment and also dream. So through these things, we can see our at that time all brothers and sisters and all children join together and determine and shout out this word. So we can remind and we can shout out again. So please individually read and shout also well those determination and commitment. Okay, please.
3. The blessed families that attend Holy Mother Han. Do you know who the Holy Mother Han is? She is the Heavenly Mother who has been hidden for a long time. Do you have any idea what an amazing and historical dream it is to be substantially attending and living with Heavenly Mother? This is something you cannot keep to yourselves. The owner of the universe is Heavenly Mother, who gives birth to life. Nobody can be born without a mother. When you become one with Mother, peace comes to the family, nation, and world.
Thank you. Holy Mother Han, True Mother, her presence has been emphasized repeatedly. So, first, let us set aside the concept itself for a moment and consider it, what form Heavenly Holy Mother Han has appeared and what she truly represents. We must come to deeply understand the significance of the Heavenly Mother who had not appeared until now, what kind of being she is, and what it means for her to be revealed at this time. The Heavenly Mother and also Holy Mother Han. I will read this paragraph again. Please think deeply. Do you know who the Holy Mother Han is? She is the Heavenly Mother who has been hidden for a long time. Do you have any idea what an amazing and historical dream it is to be substantially attending and living with Heavenly Mother? This is something you cannot keep to yourselves. The owner of the universe is Heavenly Mother who gives birth to life. Nobody can be born without a mother. When you become one with Mother, peace comes to the family, nation and the world. So this is what a mother is. Until now, people could not recognize or even could not imagine the existence of Heavenly Mother, but through our true Mother, the existence of Heavenly Mother was officially introduced, and also we could understand our God, Heavenly Father, is actually not only Heavenly Father, our Heavenly Parent. Please.
As True Mother led us in the New Year's gathering to welcome the 13th year of Chongyuguk, while guiding us toward victory for the entrance into the Chongnong Chongyu Sanctum, True Mother has opened the era wherein blessed families can attend Heavenly Parent substantially. At the center of this providence of attending Heavenly Parent on earth is Holy Mother Han.
Yes, thank you. So in the beginning of this year, True Mother proclaimed her new position or name, the Holy Mother Han. Please.
Because Holy Mother Han, True Mother, is the central pillar for the completion of the providence, the Chongyuguk era is the time when we attend and live with Heavenly Mother at the center here on earth. To establish the eternal world of peace in the Chongyuguk era, all people must become one through the love of the Mother. Therefore, this is the age in which we must meet, unite with, and attend Heavenly Mother, who has been hidden until now, through Holy Mother Han, True Mother.
Yes. So the existence of the Holy Heavenly Mother has remained unknown until now. Through the history of fall, an era without Mother, heaven's original will could not be fulfilled. So now, as we enter a new era or era of Chanikuk, it is time to recognize the presence of the Heavenly Mother. That's why it says that, therefore, this is the age in which we must meet, unite with, and attend Heavenly Mother, who has been hidden until now through Holy Mother Han, True Mother. So once again, we should recognize existence of our Heavenly Mother. Please.
Holy Mother Han, True Mother, proclaimed Foundation Day and is guiding the settlement of Chongyuguk. She has prepared the environment where we can substantially attend Heavenly Parent through the dedication of Chongonggong, and also directed the preparations for the Chongyu Sanctum entrance ceremony. Along with that, for the sake of our descendants, she wishes to restore and preserve the natural world in keeping with the original ideal of creation, so it can be passed down eternally to future generations. Therefore, it is crucial that we unite with the only begotten daughter, True Mother, who is the substantial manifestation of Heavenly Mother. With this understanding, True Mother has blessed us with a new way to conclude our prayers.
Yes. So in the era of Choniguk, we also can testify those past or life course of our true parents and also past of the providence of the Choniguk. Now, centering on True Mother, we continuously go this way to testify our Heavenly Parent existence. And also this year, we had also the entrance ceremony of Chanangun and Chanil Sanctum. So in this era, in this time, it's important to understand Heavenly Parent and True Mother and also attend well. So we can see this prayer contents, please read.
In attending Holy Mother Han, I pray with gratitude in my name of a blessed family.
Yes, so when you pray, please pray with adding these things. In attending Holy Mother Han, I pray with gratitude in my name of a blessed family. Please.
In this golden time of the completion of heaven's providence, No one should remain unaware of the providence. The benefits of the conclusion of the providence must not be limited to the blessed families alone. While Holy Mother Han is here on earth, we must ensure that everybody alive today can attend Holy Mother Han.
Yes. So this golden time is not coming again. Only during this time period. This time period is the golden time. So we should clearly proclaim and testify our Heavenly Parent, our true parents, and our Holy Mother Han, true mother. So not only our community itself, but in also to the society, to the nation, and to the world. So how people could recognize the existence of Heavenly Parent, true parents, and also Holy Mother Han, true mother. Please.
This is the time when heaven's providence is reaching its completion. Holy Mother Han, who stands at the center of the completion of the providence, is our true mother. True mother holds the key to the completion of the providence. However, she cannot advance the providence alone. The sons and daughters of God who are united with Holy Mother Han must fulfill their responsibility. When the true sons and daughters of Chong'u unite with Holy Mother Han with single-minded determination to realize Heavenly Parents' dream, the providence can be completed.
So completion of the heaven's progress and completion or fulfillment of Heavenly Parent dream. So in order to fulfill these things, True Mother is going this way with offering whole heart and whole life. Then how does it be completed? I will read this part again. When the true sons and daughters of Chonikuk unite with Holy Mother Han with single-minded determination to realize Heavenly Parent's dream, the providence can be completed. So not only True Mother by herself, how our blessed families, second gen, third gen, or youth, or all people can come together and work together. This is the key point to fulfill the dream, and also this is the role and expectation of heaven to each of us. We will determine, become owner, and fulfill this dream. Please.
Through Holy Mother Han, we can tangibly experience the warm and embracing love of Heavenly Mother, who nurtures, forgives, and cares for all her sons and daughters. This is a precious moment when we can always long to be with Holy Mother Han while she is on earth and share heaven's heart, shedding tears and laughter together.
Yes, that's the beautiful moment. Now we can meet together, we can feel together, and Mother can share the message based on this current society or era, and we can receive the direct message from true Mother. That's why this time period is the special time. So this slide is the final slide of this Champumoron. So please read.
When we see True Mother, we are seeing Heavenly Mother. When True Mother extends her hand to us, it is Heavenly Mother reaching out to us. In this age, we must live in unity with True Mother, one in heart, one in will, one in thought, one in action, and one in voice. We must listen to the voice of heaven, feel it for ourselves, make our own determination, and take action. Let us remember True Father's earnest request to the blessed families who are living in attendance to Holy Mother Han, the substantial manifestation of Heavenly Mother and the central pillar for the completion of the providence. Attend True Mother well, become one with True Mother.
Yes, thank you. So this is our conclusion part. I will read this part again. When we see True Mother, we are seeing Heavenly Mother. When True Mother extends her hand to us, it is Heavenly Mother reaching out to us. In this age, we must live in unity with True Mother, one in heart, one in will, one in thought, one in action, and one in voice. We must listen to the voice of heaven, feel it for ourselves, make our own determination, and take action. Let us remember True Father's earnest request to the blessed families who are living in attendance to Holy Mother Han, the substantial manifestation of Heavenly Mother and the central pillar for the completion of the providence. Attend Holy Mother well. Become one with True Mother. So we can see those old contents. So Holy Mother Han, our True Mother. Attending True Mother meaning is to attend our Heavenly Mother. Already, Heavenly Parent and True Parents are totally one and united. And of course, our True Father and True Mother are united into one. That's why, as the substantial being of Heavenly Parent and True Parents, True Mother is leading and also completing and showing the providence. All things is appearing through our Holy Mother Han, True Mother. So once again, we can recognize the meaning or significance. So until today, we study the contents of the value of True Parents in Heaven's providence. There are many new content and also new recognition or realization there is. When we see the history, we can see those history came centering on God, or even centering on Heavenly Father, or centering on the male, or male-centered history. Of course, those history were the fallen human history. But now, because of appearance of True Parents, especially appearance of Holy Mother Han, we could recognize the True Heavenly Parent and also recognize the existence of our Heavenly Mother. That's why we should need and understand the meaning or will behind of those message, behind the providence, and also we have to understand the heart of our Heavenly Parent and True Parents. Now we are in the era of Choniguk. This was just existing as the dream before that era of True Parents. But now we are together, enter the era of Choniguk, and we are living together as the children or sons and daughters of our Heavenly Parent. That's why we totally unite with our True Mother, our Heavenly Parent and True Parents, and we will complete this providence together. So it was really good contents. So I hope our brothers and sisters, maybe you can share your overall reflection or realization and also your understanding. That is good. So from tomorrow, we will start to read this the epic history of the chosen Han people of Korea. So then we can also continue to the next part. So thank you for joining today's morning 훈독회. Have a great time. 감사합니다.
Thank you very much, Rev Yutaka, for sharing as always with us and concluding together the value of true parents in heaven's providence. I'm sure we'll come back to read it again, and it's a very concise book, and every page has many things to reflect upon, and really for us to always put true parents and our Holy Mother Han first. Today, one of the points that stood out for me was maintaining our position of chosen people. Chosen people have God has chosen all throughout history, but now we're in the time where fulfillment is right here because of true parents and because of the opening of the gates of heaven. it's really, to maintain our position. As it said in the book, it doesn't matter if you were born Korean. It doesn't matter if you're blessed. If we don't, keep that unity and maintain our position by, following, sincerely and deeply, because that chosen people, uh, because of true parents, uh, our level has risen to that of the true child. I mean, that was God's dream for Adam and Eve, to fulfill their responsibility and take up the role of the true child and the true parent, and then to realize God's dream substantially. And for us to maintain that position, it, it never stops. We need to, as long as true parents exist, which they will for all eternity, we have to always, continue uh, following and attending and uniting. That other part that stood out for me in how we will unite, and what we actually do. Some of the steps that we have to embody. There's uh, those things that we need to shout out, not to keep Heavenly Parent waiting. We will absolutely unite with the only begotten daughter. We will not leave the only begotten daughter alone. We will guide at least 1/3 of humanity. We will never abandon the providence until final victory is achieved. And so, when is the final victory achieved? We have to maintain our position as the chosen people until that final victory is achieved. And that final victory must be when everybody is united with our Heavenly Parent and our true parents. And that means it's not just our physical life, but also a spiritual life. We will have that continued uh, responsibility of helping others receive the blessing and become God's true children, because we have many steps along the way to becoming God's true children, and that involves unity and oneness, and then there's that statement that found interesting, that we need to have the same heart, will, thought, action, and voice of our mother, and so heart and will. Many times when we read things, they're just concepts, but and heart and will is often something that is a concept, but also something we do. But when I think of thought, action, and voice, those are things also more practical. Uh, 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 it was actually to be mother's voice, to be true parents' voice, is a was another realization for me to really have to shout out without any limitation to the people we meet. That Heavenly Parent and true parents are here, and this is the way to create a world of peace, and we need to continually shout it out. Anyway, there's many more things I'm sure people have thought, but for me, today, just the thought of maintaining the position of chosen people, really doesn't stop. Just with the end of our physical life, it will continue much longer until the final victory is achieved. Yeah, anyway, thank you. And anyone else who wants to share, please go ahead. Yes, Jeff, go ahead.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Anyway, filling up some space here. The Christian world, many of them believe that Jesus is God, and it's like we can never become like Jesus because Jesus is God, you know. But I just want to sort of point out some Bible verses. There's one in John 5:19. He says, "Truly I tell you, the Son can do nothing by himself. He can only do what he sees his Father doing, because whatever the Father does, the Son also does." And then another one, it says, "For I have come down from heaven, not to do my will, but to do the will of him who sent me." So it's really kind of like two parents are really glorifying God, but it is through, it is another Bible verse here. It says, "If I glorify myself, my glory means nothing. My Father, whom you claim as your God, is the one who glorifies me." You know, so it's kind of like we should, in a sense, glorify True Mother, because it's kind of like truly two parents represent God, you know, and they don't do anything except what God wants them to do. The incredible oneness between father and mother, and between two parents and God, you know. So yeah, and I think it in the same vein, it gives us the hope that they are human beings, they're not God, and that we can become like them. So whatever, we should do nothing except what true parents tell us to do. In that sense, you know, we should do whatever mothers ask us to do, we should do that, you know. And then I guess, you know, then we will be recognized. It sounds a bit strong to say we'll be glorified, but in reality, we'll be recognized, you know. And we have our own sort of spin on two parents' words, but there's nothing like the pure words of two parents to educate people without the, I guess, elements of fallen nature that we still possess sometimes through our expressions. So two parents' words are really the extract, you know, you can say that. Anyway, just some thoughts really, especially in my realm, trying to explain to my Christian friends that Jesus is not God, and he is the Son of God, and we should also be sons of God. All right, just a few thoughts. Thank you.
Very good. Yes, Mr. Wright, go ahead.
Hello, good morning. How we can unite and pick up one in heart, one in voice, one in thought, one in action. I think this is one of the challenge. And just as Jeffrey said, we have also a lot of whole nature. And then especially how we can unite husband and wife, also not too easy. Then some people say men come from Mars, women come from Venus. So when it's so different, I think God gave us a lot of challenge. Unity is an incredible challenge. The example, like when men have a question, specific question, then someone give a sermon, someone give a guidance, happy. But when women have some, wondering some trouble, but if someone gives some guidance, no happy. Just women just not to the women, not to give a guidance or some speech. Women not accepted. Just women just needed complete listen. They naturally solve. Yeah, someone said, then I agree. So the different kind of, I think, person God created. So I think we have, we say is how we can unite. It's a lot of challenge, but a meaningful challenge. We can be really mature and really excited. That's why I feel thank you give us such an encouragement. We try to do together to reach to good unity with a different view, everyone. Thank you. Anyway.
Thank you, Mr. Wright. Thank you. Yes, Jeff, go ahead.
Take two. Anyway, yeah, just what Mr. Wright's talking about. It's totally different sort of a being. And of course, there's obviously commonalities and there's an overlap, but I'm having, as I showed you the other day, we have a little granddaughter in the house, and my son and wife are living with us at the moment for a little while. And I notice, particularly the women, the baby crawls around all over them, wanting milk, and the mother just surrenders, and then this and that. But me, I'll just pick it up for a while and then I'll hand it back, So although obviously there are men who can endure and hold babies, but definitely women are very incredibly patient, and yeah, just just that. I mean, that's their strong point. They real emphasis on that. I don't know, just endurance, patience, tolerance. And mother is really in that place now, where she's just digesting a lot of the difficult children that are doing this and that, and she's just having to digest everything really, and allow people to find their way, I think, rather than father's leadership. He was just leading the way, more so, and now mother's just allowing us to sort of crawl all over the place and hopefully find our way, to find our true self. Anyway, that's one for our sisters. No pressure, ladies, to be patient. Okay.
Thank you. Yes, Kathy, you did.
I love doing the Tronchon one every single night. And this morning was very, very special. There was a report from Moses gave a testimony, and how the figures and the main people in the spirit world, especially Moses at all, he talked about when he went up the mountain to pray, and his prayer, content up the mountain, and that how he was so envious that we were alive on this earth now with True Mother, how the great people in the spirit world want to have a body that they can work through, that we can be pure vessels for them so that they can work through us and they can be here on earth at this, at this time, and how envious they are of each one of us that we are alive here and that we can attend True Mother personally. This is what really has been coming through the Chonsham 1 night vigils that I've been doing, and how they are absolutely, Jesus is absolutely one in heart with True Mother. Abraham, Moses, all these people are absolutely one in heart to support True Mother in everything, to fulfill what she wants to do in her lifetime. And if we can unite absolutely with True Mother, forget about our own little bits and pieces that we, fallen nature that we might have, but if we can unite with True Mother, we don't know how long she's going to be here, and go forward, then they can really help. Hyojanam, Hyunjanam, Daemonam, True Father, they all want to work with us. That's all I want to say. Thank you.
Thank you, Kathy. Yeah. Yes, Mary, you had your hand up. Go ahead.
Oh, good morning. Yeah, every person that said something, I have a thought connected to what they're saying. So my original point sort of got lost. Yeah, I guess one thing was, yeah, like we think sometimes as Korea being the chosen people, and Korea was the chosen nation for the birth of true parents, but actually it's the blessed families around the world that are now the chosen people, and it's only the blessed families that fulfill their responsibility of the chosen people. So I thought, yeah, that was one point. And then yeah, when Mr. Arai was speaking about men and women, the other day there's an art gallery on King Island, and there was a painting that was put in, which was removed by the council because it was promoting, anyway, I won't get into what it was promoting, but it also had a violent element to it. So then they reviewing a policy for the King Island Gallery, which is actually run by the council. And so I was looking at the proposed policy, and the only point that was connected to art that they were talking about was diversity. It didn't say anything else about art. It had a whole lot of other stuff about how art should be, they want to use it in the different new projects that they're building, and buy the people's art on the island. And anyway, there's a whole lot of stuff, but they didn't really say anything about art itself. But anyway, they were sort of saying they should celebrate diversity, but I responded by saying they didn't really speak much about art, but I sort of commented about all the different things in the theory of art connected to our movement, but also said we should be celebrating family, and celebrating, and then not just celebrating that, but they were talking about one of their points with diversity was making a point to encourage people to discuss it, and to benefit from it. So, but sort of said, well, we need to celebrate family, but we also need to discuss the relationship between men and women, and the discussion should be how men and women can harmonize, and not just men and women, but also between parents and children. So anyway, I thought that was my little contribution to their policy review. So yeah, and yeah, thank you.
Yes, Reverend Stone, go ahead.
Yeah, thank you, everyone, for your comments this morning. And Mary just stimulated something. We're working, Reverend Yutaka and Reverend John and Reverend Santos. We're working on the exhibition of True Parents that we're, putting together. And yesterday we were doing the teachings of True Parents. And so, of course, we were looking at the different components of the divine principle and unification thought and VOC theory and others, of course, the Champumaron. But anyway, Mary, you just talked about, the King Island Art Gallery. And I just came to my mind the theory of art in unification thought, and all they're talking about is diversity. But actually, what is a sensible and proper moral and principled way to talk about art? It's all in unification thought. It's in unification thought. The theory of education is in unification thought. And, ethics is, all the theory of ethics and so on. So it's really a practical, part of True Parents teaching, which can help the world, at this time. Yeah. Anyway, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Yes, Mary?
Yeah, I just forgot to mention another point was art should uplift people and it should bring joy and happiness to people. And and I said, it's, like some people will use art to as a social protest, and that's fine if it inspires people to do something to bring about change, so, but anyway, there was quite a few points, but it was sort of, we're grateful for the theory of art that we have, and through that, what True Parents have presented, we can use that to help others to understand more deeply about the purpose of art. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, everyone. Time now for us to offer our unison prayer, so I'll just bring up the screen. Yes. Okay. And let's pray together. Thank you. Jew. Thank you, everyone. Thank you again, Rev Yutaka, for sharing, and I hope everyone has a great day, and see you all again tomorrow. Bye-bye.